Taking out a mortgage is a major financial decision, and you want to make sure you're dealing with a mortgage professional.
An agency that protects consumers in Ontario is warning some companies are accepting mortgage funds even though they're not licensed to do so. Here's Pat Foran and Consumer Alert. Pat.
Thanks, Nathan. And Michelle, a woman says she gave someone $85,000 to put down on her mortgage. The check was cash, but the money went missing. Now a warning has been issued. The person who took the funds is not licensed as a mortgage broker.
Why would you give somebody 85,000 to put down on your mortgage? Why you didn't go give the 85,000 to the mortgage company or put it in your bank and transfer it to them? I don't understand that. That's silly. Maybe something else was going on. We'll find out right now.
You had one job to do that you got paid to do, and you didn't fulfill that.
Randy Solomon of Scarborough says 2 years ago her father was having health issues and she had fallen behind on her mortgage payments. She decided to deposit $85,000 on her mortgage and found someone who said they could complete the transaction.
The money didn't go where it's supposed to go. You know, that's a lot of money.
Solomon says she gave
Bro, why would you give Richard Pryor your money? You crazy, fool. She crazy. Bad. She should have gave 85,000 to me. It would have been better off in my hands. Look at this thing. You give your money to the David Ruffin little brother for it. What do you think she gonna do? Look at her, bro. You're crazy. Man, people, you got to do better, man. Y'all be silly sometimes. Like, bro, are you serious? I would never give 85,000 to nobody that look like that. Never.
the funds to Diane Van Rossum. She thought Van Rossum was a mortgage broker, but when she contacted the Financial Services Regulatory Authority of Ontario, FSRA, she was told Van Rossum was not licensed. The $85,000 bank draft was cashed, but is now missing.
When I found out it didn't go to the right place, I was angry. I felt betrayed. And I felt like she didn't do the job that she was paid to do.
FSRA just issued a statement warning consumers not to do business with Diane Van Rossum, saying she's not licensed to conduct mortgage brokering in Ontario, and she has accepted funds but didn't deposit them to process a mortgage. FSRA says anyone seeking mortgage advice or services needs to make sure they're dealing with a licensed professional.
Bro, see, that's the thing. Those type of people mess it up for your peoples, man. Cause why? Like, who would you do somebody like that? That's so messed up, bro. She's scandalous, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of word of advice, man. They already gave it to you though. Give it to a licensed broker, man. You have to. Like, why would you just where'd you even meet somebody that look like that at? Like what? Y'all both crackheads. I think she's scamming. That's what's the problem is. They both scamming probably. Y'all, you crazy for that. It's nothing in the world that will make me give my money to her.
No.
I would encourage consumers to ask a lot of questions of the mortgage broker that they're working with. Mortgages are not easy products.
You can also check FSRA's
I wouldn't have gave it to her either. She like Corella Deville. There's no way I'd have gave my money to none of these people. This whole thing gotta be a scam. Like what? I would have gave my money to her either, bro. There's no way. You got Harriet Tubman and you got Corella Deville on here talking about 85,000. Shh.
website to make sure a mortgage broker is licensed to operate in the province.
They can do that by putting in their name or their license number or their brokerage name. I would also check our enforcement database to make sure that the brokerage doesn't have any actions recently taken by FSRA against them.
Solomon says the $85,000 was to help her keep her home. Without it, she's worried she could lose it.
The situation is still the same. My home is still up for foreclosure.
And consumers are also advised to be careful if they're involved in private lending. It can be very
Yeah, see, that's the thing that we're gonna have a discussion about pretty soon, man. Private lending. See, private lenders usually they cool, but they like loan sharks, man. If you get a real private lender. Private lenders, that could be tricky because they might not be a real lender, man. They want that down payment up front. But some private lenders are like, they give hard money loans and you got to pay it back super fast, payments super high, so much interest. It's crazy. But it's just because people not educated.
Risky, and we've heard from viewers who have taken part lending out large amounts of money only to lose it all. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.
Bro, like, you got to pay attention and you got to understand what you're doing with your life and what you're doing with your money and what you're doing with your time because you're not the only person involved. You got to remember that. A lot of people got people depending on them, man. You got kids, you got family, man, all type of people, so you can't be not making stupid decisions like that. This is just an example of a stupid business move. That's stupid. She's never gonna get that money back either. Ain't nothing you could do. Gonna sue the lady. She don't got the money. She can't pay you back. Trouble.